I'm going to tell you exactly why it is unrealistic to compare yourself to other people. It is the worst thing you could do to yourself. Boom, here is the best analogy because I was just thinking about this. So I've been taking like Pilates classes very randomly. This is such a random thing that I'm doing. I don't even know why I'm doing them. Anyways, I started taking them because I figured they might be helpful for my joints. And let me tell ya, I struggle in those classes. Like, and these are Pilates mats, so I'm not using those machines, but I'm doing the body work on the mat. And there's a lot of like core exercises that requires you to really engage your core, just things that require you to move your body in a specific way, and like you gotta hold it there for a few minutes. It's just a lot of tedious stuff that I'm not used to. Now, I'm an athlete. My body is made for like explosive movements. I'm really good with, like, for example, like I've done CrossFit. I was a CrossFit athlete. I did powerlifting. I did Olympic lifting. Like my body is really good with moving heavy weights. Like for example, like during my prime time, I was almost like squatting like 300 pounds. And on top of that, like I did Muay Thai. So my body is conditioned to do a lot of like explosive movements, a lot of intense like combative movements. So you can imagine I'm not used to like slow movements. I'm not used to like smaller muscle moving that requires me to be patient and like using my body to just like engage my smaller muscles. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna struggle in those classes if the first few times anyway, because my body's really good with adaptation. So I know I'm gonna pick up on it pretty quick. But like for example, when I'm doing those fucking V sit-ups, like yo, I'm dying after like 30 seconds. On top of that, when I look around, these women have like slim and very like skinny bodies. You know, the Pilates bodies, like just like long and slick. And I'm over here looking like, well, I'm not big or bulky, but like I definitely don't look like one of those Victoria's Secret model. Like I look like a lift. Like if you saw me in the street, and I get these comments all the time from people, it's like, oh my god, you look so good. Like what workouts do you do? Like I'm not big, but like you can tell that I lift. You can tell that I can like beat a bitch. Like I look strong. Let me just say that. Like I look built. So imagine if I was comparing myself to everybody in that room doing Pilates class. Although like I'm a very good athlete, I'm good at what I do. I'm good at lifting heavy weights. I'm good at doing like intensive exercises, like high intensity training. I'm good at that. But if I'm like using my ability in the Pilates class to judge my athleticism, imagine how bad I would feel. I mean, the good thing here is that I don't feel bad about myself. I just like think it's funny that I'm randomly taking a Pilates class on a random weekday, and I'm like, why the fuck am I doing this? But I think I need this for my body. My muscles like need this. And then like if I were to compare my body with these women, I would feel bad, right? But I don't. Like that's one thing that I don't do. I never compare myself to other people because I guess I just know what I'm capable of. I'm really secure in what I'm able to do, and I'm also okay with not being good at everything and not looking perfect and like not being the best at everything. And that comes with my security in knowing that I'm good with other things. Not to mention, I love my body. I think I look good and healthy. It's my confidence and my competence in other things that I'm super secure about that allows me to not feel bad about myself for not being good at everything. And this is a mindset that I encourage you guys to have, because realistically, like, you shouldn't compare yourself to other people because you probably have qualities about you and expertise about you that other people are not so good at. And you gotta highlight those qualities about yourself instead of like feeling bad about yourself because you can't do the same things that other people can do. Of course, you're not gonna be able to do everything that everyone else is doing because you're you. You're your own person. You have your own story. This is why I always say having a relationship with yourself is the most important thing to embody. If you guys are looking for tools to have that relationship and build that confidence that comes from within, try the workbook that I have for you guys or the e-course that I developed for you. You can check it out in my link in my bio.